How's everybody doing? So I'm supposed to be the final keynote speaker and get you jacked up your mind at 11:30 at night.
Yeah, right.
How many people got some place to go? I didn't see any hands go up. First of all, I hope that each and every one of you felt something tonight.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? There's very few times in our lives where we really get a chance to do something huge. But more importantly, when you get to help other people succeed in life, that's what it's all about. And so what I want to do is share with you really quickly. Mr. Potter, mentioned it, and I got time to hang out with a couple of pretty cool leaders. Scotty B, and Matt Trelli, Tiffany. They invited me, Mike Curso invited me to a Creating Greatness leadership. And I talked about something that I think that each and every one of you can change immediately. How many people would like to know why you keep putting things off? Is there anyone in this room that has ever procrastinated? Is there anyone in the room that wants to think about it and raise your hand later? Is there anyone in the room that's ever procrastinated? See, there's still some people that are just too cool to raise their hand. Isn't that amazing? It's like they're contemplating to consider, to evaluate, go home, talk to their parakeeted daughter. You know what I mean? They constantly got this loop in their mind of going into what Micah Kursel talked about now. And now NOW is no opportunity wasted. Act now. And so what I want to share with every one of you in this very short time that we have here is that word POP. POP. Position yourself for prosperity, or we got to come up with a great acronym for POP. But the bottom line is how many people in this room went to school? Okay, I know some of you just don't want to raise your hand. You're like, God, I want us to see to this. Hey, anyone want to be successful? How about take everything that you've done to get where you are today and stop doing that? Okay? Think about that. So the whole point is how many people in this room went to school? Now think about this really quickly. Wasn't it really easy to go from 3rd grade to 4th grade? Think about this. Some of you are saying maybe. But I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. When you're around a group of people, how many people have heard who you surround yourself with makes a huge difference? And see, when I was in 3rd grade, and all of a sudden it was time to go to 4th grade, not only was all my family and friends expecting me to go to 4th grade, but they were all going to 4th grade. How many people here went to junior high? Might have been a little uncomfortable, but everybody was going there. Why is it that when we leave high school or leave college and go out and get a job, we stop hanging around a group of people that want us to do anything? How many people didn't mind this weekend being around a bunch of crazy people? I know some of you are going to get it right away, man. Well, you're tired. Why are you tired? Oh my God, I was at a seminar. Tell me that. Yeah, that's a little crazy. You might be in a cult. Yeah, Citizens Uncovering Limited Treasure. Yeah, I'm an adult. But the whole point is, let me explain to this thing called POP. I'm going to show you, each and every one of you are winners. You're winners. You're winners. You guys like in the room. Okay. But you're a winner because when if we ever did this movie of your life and all of a sudden your back was against the wall, and some of you have seen movies of other people's lives, what if we did a movie of your life? Now, some of you wouldn't want to show some parts of it, I understand. But if we were showing a life of your whole entire life, there were situations in your life where all of a sudden your back was against the wall. And if everyone was watching the movie, they would say, this person's not going to make it. But yet you figured it out, didn't you? And you win over and over and over again. You You just don't realize it. Now, does anyone in this room have a driver's license? I want you to recognize what a pop is. A pop is all of a sudden you realize that all of a sudden there's a lot of people around you that are driving. And so what you do then is you go from being a whiner. Did I say that? I'm tired too. Yeah. You go from being a whiner. Why doesn't it do this? Why doesn't Tiffany help me? Why doesn't Mike call my people? Why do they put people under that person? They'll put people underneath. How many people are working with these people? Look next to your friend and go, that's you. I was born in the wrong area. I got a bad job. My knee hurts. I'm in a wheelchair. And then my back hurts. And I got to do my nails. There's 3 stories going on all the time. And I want you to think of your mind as a DVD player. And there's only can play, how many people know that DVD players play 1 DVD at a time? And some of you got your old story. You know the one you're playing. And you got that DVD in there, and people walk up to you and go, how you doing? And they wish to God they didn't ask that question. Hey, how you doing? Oh, yeah. That old, ugly story. Did you guys notice something about the videos we watched here tonight? Everyone's got an old, awful story. Some of you tell your old, awful story like you get paid to do it. I've met some of you this weekend. I love meeting people. Hey, how are you? I go, I just can't figure out how this business works. Probably because you're talking to people like that. How many people shake people's hands as soon as you shake their hands, it sucks all the energy out of you? These people walk into the room and the lights dim. How many people are sick and tired of telling their old story? Some of you are not. You think your old story. So you keep telling your old story. Oh, this happened to me, and I got laid off. And how many people think that my son had an old story that he could tell? Me getting put on workman's comp, losing everything I had. That was an old story. Did you guys hear Mr. Liao's story? Didn't he have an old story? Like, no one could relate to Mr. Liao at all. Driving 3 hours to give someone some product that they then turn around and go, I don't hate it. Did anyone relate to that story? This man's been marketing this product for 30 years. Mr. Liao, do you have some people that tell you no? But Mr. Liao has 5 million people that said, yeah. Yeah. Right, Daddy? The only thing that Mr. Liao has over every person in this room, including me, is more no's. He's collected more no's than me. I'm going to try to get you. Because, man, you can never underestimate the power of stupidity. Would you like to change your life so you never have to work with anybody again? And get out of debt? Well, I got a lot of irons in the fire. I'm really busy. I got a lot on my plate. Oh my God! It's like, what is the other one? You walk up, hey, would you be interested in trying the #1 nutrition on the planet that can really make you healthy? Now, I mean, wow. So how many people here have tried to wake some people up and it doesn't work very well? You gotta learn to go to the next person, next person, next person, next person. I just pray for them. I'm not even mean to them anymore. Yeah, I went through my phases too. Hey, do you know anyone that'd be interested in making money? What is this? Shut up! One of my best leaders right now, Fred Herzog. Jobin, remember me now? Jobin sits down, tells his story, man. Jobin, you got any notes? Millions of notes. And after I set Fred Herzog down, that you guys see on the video, after we showed him everything, told him the vision, told him the story, Fred Herzog goes, I don't like mushrooms. What did you say? And I don't like coffee, and I don't like hot drinks. Didn't he say that? And I looked at Fred and I said, are you serious right now? This is, oh my God, get the hell out of here. I just wasted Joe Gone's time. Okay, gotta get that old video out. Fred finally got in. Introduced me to a nice gentleman named Alberto Martinez. Alberto Martinez has groups all over the place. I love Alberto. Sometimes the person that you bring in is not the person that does it. Maybe it's the person below them or below them or below them.